What's up guys, this is Coach Donnie from Elevate Yourself. Welcome to my coach reaction to Kuroko no Basket episode 4, where we analyze the amazing artwork, talk about life lessons from sports, and enjoy the amazing athletic journey from the anime. If you're new to this channel, I'm a volleyball coach, volleyball player, and personal trainer who makes volleyball tutorials, jump training videos, and vlogs about my own athletic journey. I'm glad I'm not the only one that would look forward to the Oikawa versus Kise battle of the fans. Thanks for the insight on when the next OVA episode will come. If you could help remind me by leaving a comment 2 episodes before that happens, I would greatly appreciate that, and I'll definitely watch the OVA episode. I appreciate all the new fans from the Kuroko no Basket reaction video series. Hopefully you'll stick around for all my other videos as well when it comes to volleyball. Now let's get this Kuroko party started. My assumption is that they start with the same intro. I still haven't figured that out even though I've been watching 3 episodes, but it looks like it. I'm going to skip forward. I do remember we left off from an exciting basketball game where the only way to score a point in high school is to dunk a basketball. And Kise showing up Kagami. But let me know in the comments below how my Japanese is getting. I remember how what makes Kise special is not just a physical ability, but his ability to analyze his opponents and adapt. And this is where I remember Kagame playing in America is used to the trash talking. Take care of the counterattack. So that means we're going to see more basketball game. Well, I like this synth-based music. Let's see what he fully means by Kuroko being his weakness. Oh, interesting. It's the only one that he can't imitate because maybe Kise is not a good passer. Because Kise can't involve his teammates. Maybe that's what he means. Those are some strong words, bringing you to tears. What? Is the game over? Or was that halftime? Okay, good. Yeah, 8 points. From what I remember in high school, there's 2 halves versus NBA is 4 quarters. He got Kise thinking. Yeah, I'm looking for some exciting plays between the 2 bun eaters. Ooh, who stabbed him? Oh, Kuroko getting him back. There's a lot of violence in these sports animes. We got Kageyama kicking people, and now the knife hand from Kuroko. He got him back. So am I the only one that notices the teammate that always has that surprised or excited, I don't know if it's excited look, but that guy's kind of creepy. The slow motion walk back onto the court. I like how every school has like a unique cheer. Definitely remind me of the cheers from Haikyuu. Double hand dunk, of course. Cannot do anything else but dunk. Okay, we got a shot finally. Alright, there's one funky part of this anime. When you're dribbling, you could try this yourself. Your elbows are more up and down because the ball is in front and a little bit to the side. But it's kind of weird how he's running with his elbows to the side unless he's dribbling very wide. But that was one funky thing that was different about this anime. And I thought that the animation looked a little different this episode. I'm hoping that they didn't already change animation studios, because we all know that they save the best, or they spend most of the money on the first couple episodes to try to promote the anime, and then they go to maybe cheaper animation studios for some of the subsequent episodes to save money now that they got the fan base. But their limbs don't look as long and fluid. Everyone looks a little thicker. Ooh, one hand catch. I think the animation definitely is a little different, but still pretty good. Oh, back pass to Kuroko. And is Kuroko gonna miss the layup? Oh, that was sick. Okay, layup. No slam dunk from Kagami. Interesting. Even though he had an open basket. I want to watch that again. That was a pretty cool passing sequence. So misdirection, behind the back, and then Kuroko passing it back right to him. Okay, that running sequence looked more natural. You see how his elbows are a little bit more to the side and only the shoulders moving versus elbows to the side. Some intense music, kind of reminds me of like raving music. Let's see how they change it up again. Oh, he passes someone else. Can he make the open shot? Yes, he can. I like how they changed the camera angle to like a 30-degree angle. The evil glasses fix from the anime shows. Am I the only one that notices that? You know, the funny thing is, if Kuroko can't even make a basket, I wouldn't even guard him, so you should just double team Kagami the whole time. Man, that would be sick if there's one episode where Kuroko ends up dunking the basketball. Like, he trains his body like Rock Lee to just be superior through training. That's very Japanese. The linchpin of the play. I think a linchpin is like the pin for pulling a grenade. Yeah, it can't be. They still gotta work on it. Oh, but Kise is tired. Kuroko. But together, they can beat him. They can take on a miracle. Probably because the coach in middle school was just all about scoring as many points versus teamwork. Although the fact that Kuroko made the team in middle school still shows that there was some teamwork going on. So he knows that Kuroko's conditioning is a limiting factor. But Kagami is fresh because he's not the one scoring all the... Oh, can Kuroko play defense? Alright, this is cool. Okay, let's compare their eyes there. This just shows the anxiety of the moment. Look how Kise's eyes are vibrating. And then Kuroko's eyes are very still. Ooh, but they gotta play against each other because they've been teammates. This is some really exciting drama. Of course, they're not gonna be able to talk this much on the court. Ooh, gonna step out, but directing him right to Kagame. Oh, the sneaky steal. The stab of the arm. Bakatipu. I like that. I really enjoy this, like the strategy that they're using on the court. Who made that basket? Strategy instead of pure physical brute force. Oh, he's gonna make it. Oh, he uses it. I don't know if that's legal in basketball to use to jump off of another player. I bet you that wasn't planned. Can't wait to see Kuroko's reaction after being used as a stepping stone. Okay, he seems to agree with that. Oh. Oh no, was that on purpose? Can't be. I actually started to like Kise. Ooh, blood. Uh-oh, poor Kuroko. He's gonna put on a headband. There should be a trainer at every game. Okay, so based on Kise's reaction, he did not do it on purpose. That's good. I still like Kise. And now it's gonna fall apart. Man, they're just gonna leave Kuroko there laying there? That's dangerous. If he has to lay down, he should probably go to the hospital. Alright, there we go with the shocked eyes guy right there. Okay, actually his eyes don't look as surprised. That looks like just his natural eyes, but there's just some moments where he's like... Here he's actually looking kind of natural. Yes. Gotta keep Kagami in check. I'm glad that Kagami at least continues to respect him at the end of the day. Well, based on the music, getting intense shows that the school's still going to be pretty good without Kuroko. Probably lose a close one. Alright, that was a very fluid animation sequence. So I like how they play this in slow motion because you can see the elbow, like the angle of the body changing. Let's watch this in slow motion. This is very hard to animate here. Yeah, so you see how they're fighting in position and just having the head rotate, the shoulders change, but more importantly the angles change to not make it look like he's a puppet, but showing that he's trying to fight for a position. Trying to box him out. For the open shot for number 4. There should be backspin on the ball, usually for a good shot, like a flick of the wrist. Clutch shooter. Now we know Hyuga, the clutch shooter. Probably should get some sports goggles. Unsung hero kind of looks like K-pop hair. I gotta learn these names. Mitobi. They should call him the surprised look player. If you've been enjoying my reaction videos, please consider supporting this channel by signing up for our Patreon linked below, where you'll also get early access to all my anime reaction videos and other exclusive content like my monthly blog and behind the scenes footage. You can also support this channel by getting yourself some Elevate apparel, and we just restocked our hoodies, joggers, tank tops, and Elevate vertical tees, and you can use the discount code and link in the description box to get 5% off your Elevate apparel today. And then this must be a flashback because it was in the middle of the game. Some type of halftime. Maybe this is Kuroko training, biking uphill. This must be another generation player that is making an underclassman bike. The copycat and the invisible man. Okay, Kise must be the copycat, because he's the one that can analyze and adapt. This is a very interesting scene. Maybe those other Generation Miracles gonna go to this scrimmage and show up, and we get to meet another Miracle player. There's some very good still sequences, and Kuroko might feel better because they zoomed in on him, which means they're planting a seed. So even though the basketball game is going on, the fact that they panned to Kuroko, even though he's not playing, that's a storytelling technique to plant a seed in the viewer's mind that something's about to happen. And you might not understand it subconsciously because you just see an image of Kuroko's jersey. But then when he does come back on the court, it doesn't feel like it's out of nowhere. It's like, oh, they kind of panned to him and hinted that something might happen. That's the guy with his eyes always look closed, like a referee from Haikyuu. I bet you Kuroko is like observing and listening to the sounds, and he's gonna understand the strategy from that way. Yeah, this is definitely a different animation studio because the gameplay animations aren't as dynamic. And there's just not a lot of gameplay animations. And from what I remember from a lot of the Haikyuu fans telling me that they pay per frame, something like that, pay per image. So it's probably cheaper just to have some more still images, that's my guess. Look at that head turn. They did not go cheap on this head turn though. I talked a lot about this from Kageyama from Haikyuu, where being able to show the intensity and the urgency of a head turn, like, huh, what just happened? The skull moves and then the hair follows through, like a delayed reaction. That communicates speed because your head's turning so fast that the head is falling behind here. So even on the up and then the turn. I knew it. The seed was planted. He's going to play with a cool ass headband. And a bruised eye. You can't get anything past Kuroko. Wait a minute. I don't know what standard practice in Japan is. I mean, I know this is just an anime, but in the US, we are, as coaches, we're required to take a lot of classes on concussion protocol. Concussion is where you get hit pretty hard in the head, and some common symptoms are you might get knocked out, which is not good. Vomiting is really bad. That's where you got to go to the hospital. Headache and dizziness. Stars if you black out a little bit, but concussions are really serious. If you ever see stars or blackout, it's not worth going back into the game, even if it's the state championship, finals, nationals, whatever it is. But your health, especially your brain health, is the most important organ in the whole body. It's more important than your heart because your brain is what controls the heart. So I don't want this anime to set an example that it's okay to get knocked out and then to get back into the game. It's okay to bleed. Like if you get scratched or punched and you feel okay, you don't have any concussion symptoms, it's okay to go back in if you can handle it. But this is definitely a concussion, and this is why it's also important to have a trainer on staff to evaluate the player, but also the coaches should be trained in concussion protocol, which is what we're required to do in the United States. We have to ask a series of questions, and if they answer yes to any of them, we can't put them back in. And even if the athlete lies, you have to be able to read that and still make sure you act on the student's safety, because the high level athletes will still try to go back in and lie about how they feel, even though they're like, I feel okay, coach. Probably sit Kuroko. But just want to make sure for the kids out there seeing this, it's good that Kuroko is mentally tough, but it's not worth compromising your brain health. But I know some coaches would overlook that to win. There it goes with those creepy eyes again. Okay, so magically his right eye is no longer bruised. Oh, the intro music. This is so cool. We get to hear the intro music with the gameplay. Okay, now we got some good animations here. This is a basketball game. Kuroko's, okay, I hate to interrupt this cool scene, but it's hard for me to look past this. Kuroko's supposed to be pretty short, but right now his head's small and his limbs are long, which communicates to the viewer that he should be taller, while everyone else has shorter limbs to make him look more muscular. But they should have some type of consistency. Even if the artists are different, there should be a little bit more consistency with that. I like how Kuroko only passes with one hand instead of two hands. Even though it's a different animation studio or artist, still looks pretty good. Oh, 80 to 82. That's a very high scoring high school game. Jump shot from the clutch shooter. Swoosh. Dang, they're tied and it's 4 minutes left. A lot could happen in 4 minutes. And Kise can't believe his eyes. But evil hair over the eyes. He likes the challenge. But they feel Kise's energy. Oh! He goes hypersonic speed, Super Saiyan mode, but his hair is already yellow. He just zoomed right past them. Is he gonna break the rim now? He is not gonna let the game be tied. That's a cool landing. That was pretty cool. Okay, I gotta go back. You guys know me, I'm obsessed with sweat animations because this is just so hard to do. When they're well done, you gotta enjoy it. So as soon as he lands, kind of like reminds me of the scene where Hinata goes up and grabs the ball from Ushijima and then lands hella cool. So look at the nose dripping fast from the face. Right here from the nose. Boom. So from the hair, it goes nose to chin. That was cool. See-through Kuroko. I love how this is an expression you've never seen, or we haven't seen yet from Kise. You got the really intense shadow lines, but those eyes look so intense, like so determined. Yeah, better. Yeah, better. Curious if Kuroko's gonna poop out on this one, since he's referred to his lack of conditioning. several times. Okay, still scoring points. 2-point game. Wow, 1 minute left. I like how they're showing different types of shots, like off the backboard, swish, layups. Oh, game plan from Kuroko. There's one more thing we could do. Kise can't cop. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Ooh, I love how you could hear the team shouting as the coach is thinking. But Kagami's gonna block it. What is this game plan gonna look like? Full court pass. Okay, we got, man, this is intense. 2-on-1. Maybe alley-oop it. He's gonna alley-oop it to Kagami. Pretend shot. 1. Yes, he is. He's gonna alley-oop it. Oh, and then this is where hand on the ball, and then is it gonna finally break through and beat Kise? Get some goosebumps, I won't lie. And maybe Kagami reached another level. Hang time is his special ability. Trash talking as he's gonna finish the play. Oh, to not give Kise time. Ooh, just in time, and he beats him. Oh, look at that facial expression. Look at crying baby. That's a great facial expression. Starting to get some more basketball action. And I like how we're starting to see more of a variety of shots, because if every point was going to be scored by a dunk, even though dunks are cool, it would get boring really fast. And the cool thing about basketball is there's so many ways to score a point. You can spin it off the rim, it can dribble in, you can do a mid-range shot. So I'm looking forward to seeing more variety of scoring points from here versus just constant dunking. I really did enjoy the unique strategy from Kuroko and Kagami, and the fact that they're on the same page, and the fact that Kuroko had the confidence to stab Kagami and not be intimidated by him. I think that's really important when you have these alpha players on your team. They want to dominate, which is a good quality, but they also want to dominate in bad ways, like put their team down sometimes if they feel like their team's not up to par. So it's important to stand up to them and show them that you got to respect me as your equal for us to win, because I'm your teammate. And as your teammate, I'm equal even if you have better skill. So if you do have those type of people, don't be afraid to push back and talk back to them when they're out of line, because they'll respect you a lot more that way, and it'll keep them in check. I was surprised to see them win their first game so early in the season. Usually there's a little bit more build-up of a team trying to come together. But I'm sure the journey is going to be pretty exciting, because a lot of you said that the story for this anime is really good. So I'm looking forward to watching the next episode.